Hey guys, today I'm actually snowed in, so I thought what better time to make a video. Like seriously, there's a lot of snow outside. Now you probably could walk outside, it's not like I couldn't leave the house or anything, it's not like the snow is blocking the door, but yeah, there's a lot of snow outside. It is really deep. Like I think this is the deepest I've ever seen in Ireland. Actually, I don't know, I can't really remember. We haven't had this bad of snow, definitely in years anyway. So yeah, it's pretty bad. It's got so bad to the point where my school is even closed, which my school will never close. Like seriously, the principal is like dead straight on getting everybody into school. Just the school needs to be open. Doesn't matter what's happening, just get into school. So yeah, I thought I'd make a video today considering I'm not really doing anything else. I decided today I'm just gonna sit down, record some videos and play some games. Should be a fun day. So yeah, I've been planning to make this video now for quite some time, but I want to talk about my opinions on The Division. The Division is a game that I am loving at the moment. It's pretty much the only game I'm playing. I actually did, I do want to mention here that I did actually download Fortnite for the PC, which I am going to make a video on that. I do want to talk about that. I might actually make a live commentary on it. The live commentary situation for me is kind of funny because my microphone's in a very funny place. My microphone is like I've got like a hanging stand over my monitor, so where I'm talking into right now, I'm like right in front of my PC monitor. So if I am playing on my PC, I can't really have the microphone there, so I have to move it about, and usually the audio quality is quite, yeah, it's not very good because I don't have it right in front of me. But I do plan to make a video on that at least sometime. But yeah, back onto the topic of The Division, I want to talk about this game because, as I said, it's a game that I am really enjoying at the moment, and is a game that got a lot of hate whenever it first came out. I do know a lot of people were very disappointed getting this game whenever it first came out. I'm not exactly too sure what was wrong with the game. Did the game not have enough content? I know the game was very buggy whenever it first came out. There was a lot of hackers and glitches, especially going around in the dark zone, but I'm not too sure what exactly else was wrong. Is that it? I'm not too sure. I don't even think there was enough content in the game. Generally, a lot of people were just kind of pissed off whenever the game first came out because they didn't get what they were expecting and what they wanted from a full-priced $60 game. Ubisoft generally has a habit of doing this, releasing full-price $60 games that are basically a game preview that should be going for about $20-30. So you can play it a bit early. It really shouldn't be a full price $60 AAA game. Here you go, you know, this is fully working, fully fledged out, no problems, right? Nah, there's so many problems. It's not good. So it's not. I'd never played The Division whenever it first came out, so I can't really relate to what the problems were, but I can say now in it's 2018, I was about to say 2016, it's 2018 right now, I can say it's a pretty fun game. Now, I haven't finished the single player campaign or hit level 30, in fact, I haven't even hit level 20 so far yet. I believe I'm like level 19, and I've put about 19 hours into the game so far, which it's kind of funny because every time I've leveled up, it seems to go up by an hour. My time played seems to go up by an hour, so it's like it takes me an hour to level up or something like that. I'm not too sure. I'm kind of just taking my own time with the game, just playing through encounters and side missions, also doing the main missions and different things like that. But the game is actually quite challenging, especially whenever it comes down to the main missions. Like, I found that I was getting extremely irritated and frustrated at times with this game because of how the difficulty was and how difficult it actually was to kill these guys. But yeah, some of the boss fights in this game were actually very challenging and not exactly what I expected. It's not necessarily even just the boss fights. Some of the, even like the little encounters that you do and the side missions from just the normal guys were extremely challenging, especially when they get up around you. Like, I was doing a mission, I believe it was like you had to light up Times Square or something again. It was surrounding Times Square anyway, and you had to try to light it up again, and there was these enemies coming that you had to defend, or like defend these wave of enemies coming, and it was extremely frustrating. I was playing in like a 3 or 4 man with some random people, and it was extremely irritating. Like, seriously, it was difficult as shit. It was very hard, some of the that mission. So it was because the enemies would get up close to you, they would like try to flank behind you, and whenever you have enemies in or behind you as well as in front of you, just it doesn't go well. It just, yeah, it can be very frustrating, so it can be. But that's not me trying to sway you off this game. This isn't some other like Dark Souls or some shit that you're gonna be buying or picking up. It's not that. It's really not. But it is a lot of fun, honestly. I think the difficulty is in a good spot to where it's challenging enough to the point where whenever you do defeat it and whenever you do get past that spot that you're stuck on for so fucking long, it feels rewarding as shit. Like, it feels seriously satisfying whenever you get past that spot. And yeah, I think it's in a very good spot, because Destiny 2, at least in my opinion, whenever I complete a mission in that game, it didn't feel rewarding, really. Like, I remember there was some one of the things in that game, like raids, or no, not raids, I never got high enough level to do a raid, but there was like strikes or something called in that game that I remember doing. I remember doing one of them where the boss battle was actually really hard, but besides that, all of the missions after that were extremely easy, and I just found myself just flying through them, and they just, I don't know, it wasn't a very enjoyable experience overall. But yeah, I think the difficulty is in a really good spot, to the point where when you do complete a mission, you're like, fuck yes. That is something I've been trying to do now for so long, and finally I have it done. Finally I have that done, I finally complete that mission now, and it just brings this feeling of you've done something. And I think that's one of the big things with Dark Souls, is whenever you get past that boss that you've been stuck on for so long, it brings this feeling of, I finally did this, and it brings a feeling of good, like, holy shit, I actually got past this thing that I've been trying to do for 20 years, or at least it feels like that. So yeah, overall, I think the game's in a pretty good spot right now, difficulty-wise, and overall, the game's just a lot of fun. I think the loot and the RPG elements also mix in quite nicely, because if you get something cool, you just, like, it brings that other feeling of that you've earned something, and that what you've done in the game, your time spent in that game, feels worthwhile and it feels meaningful, and that is something that I personally really enjoy. And for some reason, the grind just doesn't feel like a grind to me. It feels fun. I can't really explain why though. Anyway guys, that's pretty much all I had to say in this video, guys. Hopefully you guys did enjoy, and yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.